Hello, 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 everybody. I am super excited today. Upon further reflection of pretty much everything, realized that things weren't going kind of how I had planned or hoped, so I wanted to make some changes. I'm going to make a separate video about that for YouTube. As far as right now is concerned, though, I am playing We Were Here Too with my lovely wife, and we're gonna have some fun. I'm not entirely sure how long we're gonna play. Maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours tonight. Kind of up in the air. But as far as, going back to like 7 Days to Die or other games, that is sort of up in the air, and I'm gonna figure that out tomorrow. For YouTube, this is the video you guys are gonna be seeing. So let me know in the comments what you would like me to start up next. But for right now, I mean, let's get into this. We just went through and we changed a bunch of sound recordings, and you might see our Discord little bubbles pop up on the side every now and then. I don't know how often they're gonna be there, but is what it is. We just figured it'd be better to run it through Discord. So that's why. If you're like, oh, it has an in-game chat, we know, but we like it this way. All right, I think we're about ready to get into it. Oh.
Sounds good.
All right, let's go. We just started.
Okay.
So
I'm in a. Oh, I have symbols.
you have symbols. I have statue.
Is there any kind of symbols on them?
Yes. So on one of, well, actually on the statue.
How many are there?
So of the statues, there's only two, but the things that have the symbols are like coffins, and there's a couple with empty. So I walk down a platform, and going to the left, I see an S with what looks like a couple of slash lines, 4 on both sides. Or I guess 2 on both sides, 4 altogether. Across from that, there is the same structure without a coffin, and it looks like it looks like a square, a non-connected square at the top of an upside-down arrow.
Non-connected. Is it like an hourglass almost?
No. No, not really. It looks like, or I should say, a disconnected diamond.
Connected diamond.
Yeah, so it kind of looks like an upside down man.
The end of an arrow?
Yeah.
Almost like a stick bug?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, and then what was the one before that?
An S with 4 slash marks.
Okay, and then what was the last one? You don't have a last one?
I have 2 more.
Okay.
So the side with the structure that has the coffin, it looks like a turtle with a cross, and
It's not that one.
and the base of the cross, there is like it's a horizontal line, and then there is a monkey with a circle and a plus sign in the head of the monkey.
Okay. For the S, are the dash lines connected to it?
They're not connected. No.
They're like 2 at the top and then 2 at the bottom?
Yes, 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom, not touching the S.
Anything open for you?
The door is not open. Let me go back to the previous room.
Really fast. How many symbols have to do with the coffin?
2.
Okay. Tell me the 2 coffin ones again.
Alright, so the 2 coffin ones is the S with the slash marks. And then the one that looks like a turtle. It looks like a turtle with a cross on its back and a base. At the base of the cross, there's a horizontal line, but it looks like a turtle.
Okay, I have that one. And then you said the monkey with the plus sign?
No. The monkey, that one doesn't have a coffin.
Okay.
And then I'm going back to the other room. Oh shit, there's another one with a symbol.
What's the symbol?
So there's a coffin, and then above it, where the symbol is, it looks like the man standing with his legs apart, and he's got his arms almost like a Y shape, and there's a circle.
Are they circles?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Got it.
Escape from the crypts. Nice. Good job, baby.
Alright, I'm in the next room. And the door shut behind me, so no going back.
Yep.
Alright. So I have a book. It says, Dear B, I have never been as happy in my life than the moment I met you, and I am honored to receive your love in exchange. I wish I could be with you forever, and the promise of your eternal love is very thrilling, but the sacrifice is too great. I cannot let you get through with this. I cannot let you destroy that strong, pure heart of yours. I hope you would understand the things I have done to keep you from making this big mistake. I want you to remember me as I was on that summer night in the rose gardens. I want you to remember I will always love you, and I want you to remember I will always be with you even when I am not in this earthly world anymore. Love you forever.
Aw, what a romantic.
It's cute. And
All
I have
right.
like candelabras. Oh, I have another book. Hold on. Forgot how to crouch for a second. Oh, it's just a prop. It's not anything serious.
All right. So that book for you, was it on an altar?
Yes.
All right. I have a book and an altar as well.
Okay.
And it says, Dear C, my love for you, fucking something, the something of a something or other. Okay, that I don't think I can say on Twitch. Your beauty shines as bright as the light of the stars and as colorful as the I can't fucking read that in the garden, in our garden. Love you forever. Okay, look, I want to say this real quick, chat. I can read. It's not that I can't read. It's that the S's don't look like S's. And then, okay, so my love for you, that word I don't. It looks like hunt. It looks like my love for you hunt.
My love for you, honey.
Yeah, no, I don't. That's definitely not what that says. And then that one, I swear, that's the C word. That just straight up says the C word. So.
See you next Tuesday. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Or. Oh
Yeah,
my gosh,
something like that. And then on the right hand side of the book, I have candles.
So I'm gonna describe to you what I have. So just past the book, it's literally a big room with pillars surrounding a small circle area, and then there's 6 candles surrounding like a grate, and then like a smaller circle with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, an 8-pointed star in the middle, and then I can light those candles They're unlit, and I was playing around with them right now, and I can light them, but it looks like if the order's wrong, they just turn off, but nothing happens. And then on either side, there's like a blue tapestry. It looks like a map on a grid, and then there's like squares, and then there's shapes in each of the squares except for a giant one in the middle. And then same thing with the other side, however, instead of the squares, they're circles, and it's on a red tapestry.
Okay.
And then on both of them, kind of like the empty circle, on the bottom, there's 4 empty squares on the blue one, or diamonds essentially, and then on the red one, there's 4 empty circles on that side underneath the giant empty symbol, or the empty square or circle.
All right.
So I don't think I can do anything. I think you have information for me.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I do. So, okay, do you have this, this, what the fuck is that? It's not a gazebo. Do you have the big gazebo looking thing in front of the book?
Yes.
Okay, so if I stand in the gazebo, okay, to my right is the blue tapestry.
Right.
To my left, if I'm facing straight, to my left is the red tapestry.
Correct.
Now the red tapestry is looks like a weird pissed off crab.
I mean, it looks like more of a chest to me.
Yeah.
But
All right, so and then there's a candle on either side of it. I can't interact with my candles. All right.
wait, let me see. I'm gonna light the one on the left side. If you're looking at the red tapestry,
Okay.
I'm gonna light the one on the left-hand side in front of that pillar,
All right.
and then see if you can.
My candles are already lit.
They are?
Yeah. All of my
Okay.
candles and my torches and everything else, everything is already lit. Like I said in the book, on the right-hand side, I have a page of candles. And it looks like each one has either a number or a symbol on it. So there's a Roman numeral 1, and then the one to the right looks like a box, if you will, kind of like a chest, I suppose. The one above it, there's a Roman numeral 2. Then there's a Roman numeral 3. Then it looks like another chest, but this one seems wider. And then there is a chest with a Roman numeral 1. So each one of those has a candle. Now, the other thing is each one of those looks like there's a different burn amount. Okay? So number 1 looks like it has the most amount of candle left. Roman numeral 1. And then the one with the chest, the candle with the... it doesn't look like a chest. This one looks like a box and the other one looks like a chest. Either way, that one looks like the second most. And then the third one is the Roman numeral 2. And then...
Are we talking from in front of the book or in the book?
in the book.
Okay, I just want to clarify. I knew what you were talking about. Something happened on your side?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, I'm gonna do what I just did again and see if anything changes for you.
Again, not that I'm aware of. So I'm not sure how big your area is, but I have a decent amount to look at. So when you say like, oh, check and see if anything has changed, I have a lot to look at.
I'm gonna read all. I don't have much to interact with is my problem. The only thing I can interact with is the book at the front, the candles surrounding that symbol in the middle of the room, and that's pretty much like it. So it has to do with the sequence of the candles.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so now I didn't realize you could click on the book. That one was my bad. There's definitely a 1, a 2, a 3,
Okay.
a 4, and then you have what looks like 4 with an arrow through it, and then a 4 with an arrow through it, and a 1 underneath it.
Okay. Because I have 6 candles.
Yeah.
That I can light.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to light them, and you're gonna have to light them in the right order. So,
Correct. Right.
do you see Roman numeral 1?
No, I don't think I have. They're not numbered. I think you're supposed to tell me which one. So if I'm standing at the book and I'm looking at it, I have a candle directly in front of me, and then I have 2, and then 1 directly across from it. So I think you have to tell me which direction I need to go in.
All right. Here's how we're gonna do this. You see how this is a clock face? It's a circle for you, right?
Say that again?
It's a circle for you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna start off at 6 o'clock, and then you're gonna go 2 o'clock, 12 o'clock.
Okay, wait. 6, 2, 12. Okay.
10.
Okay.
4 o'clock.
Okay. And then the last one.
8 o'clock, yeah.
Got it.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm
Okay.
talking about. Good shit.
Okay, so now I can reach these symbols, and now they're glowing for me.
Okay, they are glowing for me. I'm going over to red because I don't fuck with blue and yellow.
Okay, so what's glowing for you?
The symbol on the tapestry and the other symbol on the other tapestry. But I also have multiple doors, and it looks like there are some things that can move with these doors. I want to check
Okay,
them.
while you're doing that, I'm going to double check and see if there's anything that I can interact with as well. Still.
Also, I'm going to double check the book and see if the book itself changed. Like if it flipped over a page.
Same.
See? Clocks for the win.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I can't change anything still, so I'm still relying on you in this part.
Okay, the only door I can click on is still locked.
Okay, so really fast, go back to the red tapestry.
Alright, hold on.
No, you're fine.
I'm making my way over there. I just want to double check everything.
Yeah.
Because I also have a shitload of coffins, so I'm checking those.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm at the red tapestry.
Okay, for me, I just want to make sure that it looks the same for you and me. So at the very top, there's 3 circles, and there's symbols in each of those circles, right?
Nope.
Okay. So for me, it's literally like there's 1, 2, 3 circles. Those are connected, and then it goes down, and there's 4, and then they're all interconnected, and then it drops down past the larger circle, and there's 2 more at the very bottom. And the one on the far left, that is literally sticking out the furthest to the left, that one is glowing, and it has a circle with an X in it. And then the circle that was originally empty for me has that same symbol down in the bottom with the circle and the X in it.
Okay, so that sounds a little bit like my blue tapestry. Because my blue tapestry, at the very top, it's kind of like, at the top, there's, there's 2 triangles. Right? Imagine a guy standing with his arms out doing the Y in the YMCA, okay? Each hand is a triangle. His head is a circle with a dot in the middle of the circle. And then there's a J shape, right? Extending down from that circle. It's a J. It goes up, and then at the tip of that J, at the very end of it, is another triangle.
Wait a second. So I just went over to the blue one. Are you at the blue one right now?
Yeah.
So I can add stuff with these symbols. So I can hover over it. Okay. How big is your tapestry?
It's a decent size, I guess.
Mine covers almost an entire wall. Is that how big yours is?
That's kind of a sneaky question because a wall doesn't have to be that big.
Okay. For his hands, how big are his hands? Or like what's on his hands again?
Triangles. They're two.
Okay, wait.
All right. The tapestry is about the size that I am in real life. That's how big mine is.
Okay, and his head? Is it just a circle and there's another circle inside, or is it just a circle?
It's just a circle with a dot inside.
Okay. And what about the lower part of him?
It's literally from his head, picture a fish hook, and then at the end of that fish hook is a triangle.
Okay. I got it. Hold on.
Now,
I got it.
hold on. Halfway down that fish hook, halfway down that J.
A line.
Yeah.
One's going up, one's going down.
Yep.
Okay. Go to the red one. Okay, describe to me the red one.
Okay. I'll start at the top. Fuck. This
Okay.
one. Actually, I'm gonna start at the bottom for this one.
Is it circle with an X in it?
Yes.
Okay, alright, next.
Okay, now imagine a pole going
Okay.
straight out of the top of the circle. All right. Now, a little bit up, you're gonna get to your first horizontal line.
Is it short?
It is long. At the end of each side of the each side of the line is going to be a C and a backward C.
I'm not there yet. It won't let me connect it because I have to connect it in a certain way. So tell me something else about like the top and almost like the neck, like the body of it, because I can't reach that one yet. I know which one you're talking about.
Okay. So you can try to do the next horizontal line.
So basically for me, the line that you're talking about isn't connected to a horizontal or a vertical line that's going straight up. It's just by itself.
Yeah, no. It's like I said, it's so the vertical line is coming straight out of the circle, and then like perpendicular to that vertical line is a long horizontal line. But here, we can start at the top and see if that does anything differently.
Yeah, what's the top?
Okay, so the top is going to be, so you have the end of that vertical line coming up. You have a U with what looks like two eyeballs at the end of the U.
Got it.
Now that vertical line
I got
comes.
it.
You got what?
It went through.
Everything?
Yep. I knew exactly what you were talking about. I already finished it.
Shit. Okay, my all right, I have glowing symbols in my gazebo.
You floating or what?
Glowing.
Okay.
I have glowing symbols. I have what looks like a real fucked up clover, or like a radiation symbol with outstretched wings.
The way this looks is awful for me. Hold on. Okay, so I have symbols that I can click on. Are they in any specific order?
I really, if there is an order, I'm not entirely sure. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, so
First one.
hold on. First one could be either one of these two, so we're gonna try this one first. All right, it's gonna be what looks like an eyeball with a line going through it.
Okay, hold on. I got it.
And
Okay.
then it's gonna be the Jesus fish.
Hold on. Okay, is it by itself?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it's gonna be a lightning bolt coming out of a cat's whiskers.
Got it. Bless you.
Thank you. And then it's gonna be a W resting on top of an M.
W. Got it. Is it make a box?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you have the what my gauges look like when I take them out.
Your gauges look like when. Okay. I don't have that one.
Okay, it looks like a box with the top and the bottom are dented in.
Oh shit! I pressed the wrong one then. Okay, we have to start at the beginning. Hold on, I think I remember though. Eyeball. Lightning bolt with whiskers, right?
No.
For number 2?
No.
What was number 2?
Number 2 is the Jesus fish.
Then lightning bolt with whiskers?
Then lightning bolt with whiskers.
Then it's the M?
MW.
Are they touching in the middle?
Yeah.
So it's like an hourglass just sideways.
It's yeah. No. It's
Yeah, but no.
okay. So imagine you have.
Alright, wait. I'm thinking that they're like the points where you're making the W where you have to go down and then back up. Which way is it flipped? Is it the 2 peaks are touching or the 1 peak in the middles are touching?
The 2.
Okay. Okay. 2 peaks, and then you said what your gauges look like after that?
Yeah, it looks like a box with the middle. Or no, forget the middle. It looks like a box with the top and the bottom dented sharply in towards each other.
Okay. Are they touching?
No, they're not touching.
Okay. All right, next.
Then after that, you have the box with the middle oh my god, the box with the top and the bottom dented in, and they are touching.
Okay. I have 2 more left.
Yep, and then you have an X with a horizontal line going through it.
Just a line, no boxes?
Just a line, no boxes.
Okay.
And then
the last one?
And then you have an X with boxes on the left and right hand side.
Got it. Escape from the ritual chamber, I just got it.
Yeah. Okay, the door is still fucking locked for me.
Yeah, because now it's my turn to get you out. Okay, hold on. I have another book.
I'm feeling a little trapped in here.
Okay, so it says, already 3 of my children have perished. I cannot understand how these unfortunate events keep pestering my family. The death of our ill harm youngest, Charlotte, had such an impact on my dear Lenora, especially so short after the gift of the birth of my second son, Philip. But maybe it was also a relief? A relief? Sure. For 3 long years, Lenora kept watch over the small, sickly girl, and every day I saw a piece of that strong, lovely woman I fell in love with and wither and die. It only became worse when Philip became ill with the devil's fire. Seeing his skin plaster with red bloody blisters was not as hard as seeing one of his psychotic episodes. Till this day, he keeps following me in my nightmares. And now my hardship is at its peak since last month. My only surviving heir, John, died during that horrendous bloodshed. Lenora does not talk to me anymore. In her grief, she locked herself up in her rooms and only letting our 2 daughters, her ladies, in waiting and her maids in. I am afraid I will lose her forever if she's not letting me in soon. That hurts me more since I need her at my side, not only as a king, but as a grieving husband too. To prove to her I cared as deeply for my for my offspring as she did, I keep the castle architect to build, or ask the castle architect to build special relic rooms in our catacomb. She can visit and honor our children together. I just hope it is not too late to be forgiven. So that's on the way to the next room, and then there's like a lever here.
Okay.
Is anything open for you? Because I just hit a flip. I hit flip the switch.
You flipped the switch. So far... Wait, do it again?
Oh, hold on. So I have, like, halfway up these stairs I have to go through. Oh! I can't do it again.
Can't do it again.
I went back to go flip it again, and part of the stairs are gone, and it's just fire and lava.
Okay. Then hold on. Give me a second to look around. Can you, while I'm doing that, I need you to read it again. I was a really shitty partner, and I was kind of focusing on something else, so I didn't fully hear the story. But if I hear it again, and maybe it'll click.
Okay, so I can't read the story.
Oh yeah, duh. You just said you can't go back. Jesus, fucking Christ.
Can't go back. Basically, their kids started dying off. The wife locked herself in her rooms and only letting her ladies in waiting and the maids in. And he's building relics for her of their children so that she can visit to help her feel better.
All right, I'm in
He's a king.
I'm in another room.
Okay, I have, just so you know, so maybe you can look for stuff. I have a cross, and it's set up like a Tetris kind of thing. There's one block for the top, 3, and then 2 more. In that middle one, there's a compass, and there's shapes in the other boxes. I have a square, a pentagon, and 2 triangles. And 2 pentagons, sorry.
Alright. So, let me explain this room a little bit. So I walk in, directly in front of me, there is... there's a big platform. I get on the platform, I turn around. Directly in front there is what looks like a casket with a book. Or, actually, I don't think it's a book. I think it's an engraving. But, it says I should be able to click on it. I can't click on it. Directly to my right, there are these big, like, I guess, bays, these little reading nooks, if you will. And each one has an altar, and on it there's a box. And each box has different shapes on different sides. So, like, I have a compass.
Okay, where's the compass at? Go to the compass. Because the compass that I have, so basically my cross is going to make the square. So I have to tell you which square. Which cube for you. But the compass is in the center.
Okay, that's what I'm getting at, is each box has multiple shapes.
So does mine.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure
So
you were clear on that.
we have to find the correct one.
Yeah.
Okay. So go to the first one and I'll start describing it to you.
Okay.
So where the compass is,
Yeah.
so it's pointing north.
Uh-huh.
Where it's pointing north, there's a triangle directly above it.
Yep.
And it should be like an arrowhead pointing to the right. So like you have the long side on the left, and then it meets on the other side of the square to the right.
Yeah.
Like when you're, okay, so go back to the compass.
Okay.
And now with north up to your right, you're going to go east. And there should be a triangle there.
Yep, pointing down.
You're correct. Okay, so go back to the compass.
Okay.
And then you're going to go south.
All right.
I just died.
Oh, because the lava?
It was timed.
Okay, shit. Well, that's one. Oh, damn. I gotta put in like a death counter.
Yeah.
And now I'm gonna have to put in
I-
2.
I feel like that took a little too long because we were trying to figure out what was going on.
Well, yeah, we were describing, and I mean, honestly, the whole thing was a bit fucked. I feel like it started as soon as you walked through, not as soon as I walked through mine.
I feel like it started when I clicked the switch.
Yeah, maybe. So that's a bit on me. That's a bit on both of us.
Well, we've never played this game before, so.
All right, retry from checkpoint. That is great, and honestly, that's not bad.
No, it's not. Okay, so I'm just gonna go to that box.
All right, click the lever.
I don't have to click the lever.
My door isn't open.
Oh, so I have to click the lever. Okay. All right, I clicked it. I'm going. Oh shit.
What?
The compass is in a different spot.
All right. Yeah, I am looking around because
Well, the timer's going for me.
I understand that, but my door isn't. Oh shit! It's a different door. God damn it! All right, I am in here. Now that we know what we're doing. All right, go to the.
Oh, I hear the timer.
Yeah.
It's when you walk through. Okay, so compass. Okay, so compass is gonna be at the very bottom for me, so I'm gonna go all the way up, and then I'll do the 2 on the right, 2 on the sides last. Okay.
Okay.
So pointing north.
Yep.
I'm gonna go up.
All right.
Pentagon.
Nope.
Next one.
Pentagon. Yep.
Okay, so the flat part should be directly at the bottom, and it should be pointing up.
Nope.
So, okay.
Nope. Yep.
Okay, so then you're gonna go to the next one directly above it, and it's just gonna be upside down, pointing at the other one. The tips
Yep.
are basically gonna be pointing.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the next one above that, the arrowhead's gonna be pointing down at the pentagon bottom.
Yep.
Okay, so go back down to that pentagon, and then you're gonna go left. It should be a square.
Yep.
And then on the right of the pentagon, that's upside down, should be an arrowhead pointing to the left.
Yep.
That's the one. So I don't know what you have to do, but that's the correct one.
All right, my door opened up.
Okay, I'm able to go up. I have a feeling there's another one. Okay, yeah, there's another one. Okay. So
I gotta find my door.
no, you have to keep going. Another compass.
Yeah, I know. I have to find my door.
No, I'm wondering if you still have to keep going with those boxes.
Mein Lieber.
For me.
As soon as I did that, yeah, see, a different door opened up.
Okay.
I told you, I have a big ass area that's got a shitload of doors. No, I have more boxes.
Okay, so this one's gonna be a little bit harder, so go to the compass.
All right.
So directly underneath it should be a triangle pointing down.
Wait, what do you mean underneath it? South? North?
Yeah, south, sorry.
Okay, nope. Yep, triangle pointing down.
Okay, so if you go down one more time,
Yep.
there should be a triangle head pointing at the other one.
Yep.
Okay, so go back to that first triangle.
Okay.
On the right of it, there should be a pentagon with the flat bottom and then the head pointing to the right.
Hold on. Wow. What the fuck, game? Hold on. Wow, the game just shit the bed. Hold on, I'm literally gonna have to restart that. Okay.
I see my death very close.
I understand.
So I know.
Let me try a different one. South. No. Alright, I'm picking this one up. So I'm at the first triangle. It's not wanting to rotate. Okay, you said what? It's
To the right, there's a pentagon that's flat, pointing to the right. Like the flathead is closest to the triangle. Or the flat part,
okay.
I mean.
Then no, that's the wrong one anyway.
And then, oh, okay, it's a different one. Yeah, I'm about to die.
All right, you said south of the compass was what?
There's a triangle that's pointing down. I think I'm dead.
Well, good news is I think I found it.
They change every time.
No, they don't. Oh yeah, they do.
Yes.
Son of a bitch. All right, let's go. We got this. No, that was really weird.
Yeah, we would have gotten it had your game not been all funky.
I don't think it was the game. I think it was the way in which I was moving my mouse. I think it was me. But
Right. Do you want to get there before?
it's apparently
Oh
it
yeah,
opens
that's right.
up
It's
random.
a random door.
Go ahead and hit the lever.
I already did.
Okay, nope. Yeah, I have like fucking 20 doors over here. Oh shit, it's in the room we just were in. Alright, tell me.
Okay, I got a compass north, and then there should be a pentagon pointing up.
Wait, you said north?
Yes, north is the compass.
Alright,
There should be a pentagon with a flat bottom pointing up.
hold on.
No, I know.
The flat part pointing up?
No, with the flat part, and then the other side has the pentagon pointing like up.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so then you're gonna flip again, and then the pentagon's gonna be completely upside down with the tips pointing at each other.
Yep.
Okay, and then to directly above that one, it's gonna be a triangle head pointing at the bottom of the last pentagon.
Yep.
Okay, at the pentagon, you're gonna go left. There should be a triangle or a square. I'm sorry.
Which pentagon?
The second one.
Alright, yep.
And then on the opposite side of that second pentagon, there should be a triangle head pointing to the left.
Yep.
Okay, that's the one.
Yep. Door open.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to the next one right now.
Alright.
So it's gonna be hard.
Alright, I'm at the second one. Let's go.
Okay. So compass, you're gonna go west. There should be a pentagon.
Okay, hold on. Alright, pentagon. Where is the, is it like the flat base?
So if you're going west, it should be pointing up.
Alright.
And then the next should be square.
Yep.
The next should be a pentagon pointing down.
Yep.
Okay, so that first pentagon, go back to it.
Okay.
There should be a triangle on either side, both pointing away.
Yep.
That's the one.
Hell yeah. Alright. Done with the second
Last
room.
one. This is the last one. For me, anyway.
Alright, I gotta search for the door.
You're good. I have time. I have a lot of time.
Alright, found it.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, so compass north.
Yep.
You're gonna have a triangle pointing to the right.
Okay, hold on. Triangle pointing to the right.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna go with this one. Triangle pointing to the right. Yep.
Okay. And then on the left of that triangle, there should be a square.
Dude, this is really annoying. Wait, you said,
To the left of that triangle, there should be a square.
Alright, hold on. Yep.
Okay. Then go back
Alright,
to that
got it.
first. Okay. Alright. I'm good.
Yeah, my big door just opened. So there's actually a fast way of doing that. So when you give me, just for future reference, before we move on, because I don't want to start another fucking timer, the little trick that I found right there at the end was that if you said there's a compass, north was a triangle pointing, it was pointing north, right?
Yeah.
Maybe, because I had 2, 4, like, I don't know, I had maybe 7 boxes in total, but only, let's say 3 of them would have that specific combo. And then once you got to that like second or third spot, there's only one.
Yeah.
So that's why.
Trying to figure out what was happening, especially because for me, it wasn't, the compasses weren't always facing north, and they weren't always in the same spot. So, like the one in the middle, I had a compass at the very top, but north was to the left. So I had to like turn my head and think about how you would be able to see it on your screen because you had the ability to manipulate yours. Mine was on a wall.
Gotcha.
So that's why I was kind of like, okay, that's north. Okay, so that would be like that. I had to like manipulate because it was just weird the way that they had it on the wall.
Yeah.
So.
All right, sounds good. You ready?
Yeah. It's hot. We're in the lava. I don't know where you are though. I don't know. I'm in a room with like a pirate wheel.
I'm in a hallway. Now I got some stairs, more hallway, more stairs.
Oh, I could pick up weapons. I could pick up and drop weapons.
I'm climbing some stairs. Sure. Okay, I walked into a room. There's laughing.
Yeah. Something's opening. Something is turning.
Oh, the walls are closing.
On you?
Yeah, the walls are closing. We gotta hurry up.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Okay, wait. What about now?
It stopped.
Okay, let me, hold on. Open! Open! Trying to open it, what the heck? Okay. Are they going back at all? No?
No. Well, yes, it does go back. The knights each have something different.
Okay, I need to figure out where I need to put these then. Shit. Okay, hold on.
It's fine. Take your time. I'll let you know when shit's getting real.
Okay, because I can stop it. Okay, I have knights. Are they in 1 through 4? Like, are they lined up?
Kind of. I have 2. One on my left, one on my right, and then at the end of this hallway, I have another 2. One on my left, one on my right.
Okay, I'm hoping that they don't have to be in order because I have just 4 line. I have 2 on one side of the door and 2 on the other. So I'm hoping I don't have to worry about. Tell me what the first one is. Describe the weapon to me.
He doesn't have a weapon. He has a shield. 2 of them have identical shields. Or no. Oh shit, I guess the shields are different.
They're not. They're different.
But I don't know if you're supposed to go based on weapon or if you're supposed to go based on animal.
I probably have to go on both because I have the option for both.
But then I also have a painting in the middle, and it's a warrior who has he's a knight that has that looks like maybe a bear's head, maybe a lion's head.
Yeah, I have no option for bears or lion heads. All I have is weapons and shields.
Okay, that might be for me.
And my knights and they don't have anything in their hand. So I need the description of what the weapons and the shields in their hands.
Okay, so I have a knight with a shield in his hand, and on that shield, it looks like...
Right or left hand?
It's his right hand, and it looks like it's studded for your pleasure.
That's the weapon?
That's the only thing he's holding.
Okay. That's the only thing he's holding?
Yeah, is a shield with what looks like I don't fucking know, rhinestones on it. The man's got...
Fake studs?
Yeah.
Okay, I know which one that is. It's only one, right? So he's only holding one thing?
Yeah.
Okay, next.
You want to pull the wall back?
I'm trying. I can only pull it back so far each time.
Alright, thank you. And then the second one is a blank shield. It's identical to the first one, it just doesn't have studs on it. He's got it in his right hand, and nothing in his left.
Okay. So same thing as the other one, just no studs.
Correct.
Okay. Is it next to the one I just did?
It's right across the way, so sure.
Okay, I'm gonna... Run, bitch, run! Is the one that I had before, is that like a traditional shield?
I mean, it's not circular. It's kind of... It almost looks like a deformed heart.
Like a what?
Like a deformed heart.
Okay. Stop! I'm trying to pull the walls back so I can grab the other one. Okay. Take that one. Okay, if you're able to, you want to start describing the next one?
Yeah. So the next one, it's just a knight with a sword in his left hand, nothing in his right.
Okay.
The sword, at the base of it, right above the pommel, you have your first... It almost looks like a hexagon. And then you have... It's kind of bulged out of the sword a little bit. And then a little bit above that, you have what looks like a ruby.
Okay, I don't think any... I think only one has a ruby, so I'm going to go see if I can find that real fast.
Okay. It's not like a ruby. Like, it's not like a stone. It's the shape that the blade is formed into. So it's not bedazzled.
Okay. You said it's a sword?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's right.
It's just a sword that like I said, right above the pommel, it's kind of, it flares out in the shape of like a hexagon. And then right above it, it flares out in the shape of a... You gotta pull us back. It's going to kill me.
Sorry, I forgot for a second.
That's alright. We got all the time in the world.
There's so many swords over here, you have no idea.
Oh shit, okay. I'll try to be a little bit more specific.
Try to give me defining colors.
There's no color.
Can't.
It's a brown handle. It's a gray pommel. What looks like, I guess, a brass pommel guard. And then it's a silver...
Oh wait, you said it's like a diamond, and then it goes into...
A hexagon. It's like a hexagon.
I think I got it. Hold on.
And then above it, there's maybe an inch or two of nothing. And then it kind of flares out into the shape of a ruby. That's classic. If you played Crash Bandicoot, that's a ruby.
Okay. I think I got it. Hold on, let me double check and make sure this one isn't it.
Well, the ball's coming in quick.
I know, I'm coming back right out of the wall. Okay, next one. I think I got it. Hold on.
Alright, so the next one is fucking dumb. That's just an that's an impractical sword.
Oh my gosh.
So, okay, I want you to imagine Aragorn's sword, okay? Now, it literally looks like somebody cut styrofoam into like a monster sword shape and then just kind of stuck the sword through those, because you have these super big shapes, but then in between them there's nothing, and you can see how big the core of the sword actually is. That's what I mean. It looks like somebody took a real sword, stuck it through a monster sword kit that's like styrofoam, and then called it a sword.
Does it have like 3 bevel out of it or no?
Okay, I'm gonna describe it better. I just wanted to say how ridiculous it is. So, first of all, he's got it in his right hand. At the end of the pommel, or at the end of the handle, the pommel, it looks like there's 3 spikes at the bottom.
Okay, hold on. I'm moving the walls.
Think less 3 spikes and more Tesla logo.
You think more what?
Tesla.
Okay. Okay, I think I know which one it is. Hold on. There's only one that looks that stupid.
Yeah.
That's not it. That's not it. Ah, I think I got it. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like a fucking kit that's coming
So
apart.
it's in his right or his left?
It's in his right.
Okay, and then the other one. What the fuck? The sword's gone. Describe the other sword to me. Apparently it's gone.
The other sword is the fucking
The diamond one, right?
hexagon
Okay.
and ruby.
Hexagon. Okay. And that one is in his left?
Yes.
Okay, his hexagon. That's... No. That's a floating sword. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Tell me when the walls are getting too close.
It's alright, I'm prancing about.
I think this is the one. You said a hexagon and a ruby. Does it have like a traditional point to the sword at the top, right?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, I think I got it.
The wall's getting close. Oh god. Oh, I might actually die.
I'm coming.
Yeah, I died.
Damn. So they're all like there's no hexagon. It looked more of like the square, so I didn't know if that one was the one. And then there's one that was slightly turned, so I didn't know if that was the one because they both kind of look like hexagons. I think I got the Aragorn, but obviously I have a feeling they're gonna change right now.
Yeah, so if I say hexagon, I mean it is, if you saw it,
6 sides?
yes. But obviously you don't have the bottom and the top because it's part of the sword.
So it'd be 1 and then 2.
Well,
That'd be 4, and then the top and the bottom.
yeah.
Part of, so it'd be 1 and 2. So it's a diamond.
No. You're wrong.
It looks like a diamond on the. You're wrong.
No, I'm not wrong.
Yeah, you're wrong, because that's not a hexagon. That's more of like a square in the sword.
No.
Yeah, you're just wrong.
No.
So you just killed yourself. That's how I'm taking that.
Let's restart it, and I'll go back, and when you watch this, after I put it on
Looking at
YouTube...
the same swords you are. What are you talking about?
No. I'm talking about when you watch the video on YouTube, you're going to see it is absolutely, undeniably a hexagon.
I don't think it's a hexagon. I think you're just describing it wrong to me.
No.
I'm looking at the same swords you are. None of them scream hexagon to me. None of them.
That's because you're not autistic. All right, come on.
I'm ready.
Okay, I had clicked it. That's horseshit. You guys are teaming up against me.
Some solutions are very similar. Okay. All right.
Oh, son of a bitch. I
That
just
laugh
barely
is
walked
so
through.
weird.
Okay, it's already a bit fucked. Okay, we'll start off with this one, because this one's going to be annoying. Holy shit. We'll start... fuck. Okay, buckle up. Actually, hold on. Just let me look at these two real quick. All right, that one's gonna be. I almost want to let you. Yeah, just fucking kill me. Okay, this is gonna be way harder than the other one. So the
All right.
first one, it's gonna be a knight holding just a sword in his right hand. Now this sword, let me describe it to you
Oh, well, that's what I need you to do.
in
Okay.
detail.
Okay.
So the pommel, right? You have your handle, you have the pommel underneath. That pommel is just a standard cap. Okay, it's a cap pommel.
Okay.
Now at the top of the handle, where you have your guard, it's not perfectly flat. It curves down just a little bit, kind of conform to your hand. And then above that, you have a sword that looks like it looks kind of leaf-like.
Okay.
So it juts out, then back in. There's like a scoop, and then it goes back out, and then like another scoop, but the scoop gets bigger, and then it's a massive scoop until you get to the end of the sword. The end of the sword comes back out and then goes in.
Okay.
Oh, this is the least difficult one.
It's 3 in and outs, right?
I believe so, yeah.
3 in and outs, and then one at the very top, and then the point of the sword.
Yeah.
Okay. And you said it's in his right or left?
It's in his right. Well, hold on. It's 1, 2, 3 in and outs, and then, yeah, the one at the top. It's in his right hand.
Okay. Next.
Okay. You want to pull her back?
That's what I'm doing.
Okay. So this one has 2 swords.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's a fucking hexagon.
That's not a hex.
That is straight a hexagon. So in his left hand is the sword you were wrong about. Because that makes a hexagon. Because then you have the top and the bottom. Booyah, as vindicated.
Oh, you're making it your thing. Because then you could just pull out a square and say that it's a square.
Oh,
Yes.
a square has 4 sides.
Correct. But if the points meet in the middle of the heath or the blade, then it's a square.
The points don't meet in the center.
If you're going the width of the blade and the points stick out, if you meet those points in the middle, that's a square.
Yeah, but it's the fact that they don't do that that makes
So
it...
then that's not a hexagon.
It is a hexagon, because the sword is what makes those connectors.
Okay.
That's what I said. That's
Fine.
what I said. You're not autistic. You don't see it this way, but that is a goddamn hexagon. Anybody that sees this that isn't neurotypical or whatever
I
the...
am neurodivergent, but I'm just not divergent in that way. Gosh.
That is a hexagon, my friend. And then you
Okay.
have the ruby up top, or maybe, I don't know what you classify as a ruby anymore. Evidently,
Wait.
evidently,
Wait.
laws don't have fucking meanings. Rules don't have
Alright,
fucking
I'm
orders.
just gonna start putting swords everywhere, and hopefully I put the right one.
Okay, I'm calm. We're good.
I don't know about that one.
So in his left hand, he has the sword that we will probably both die on this hill until the day that we die together.
Probably.
In his right hand, he has... Ooh, it is a big sword,
Eh.
kind of.
You said his left hand?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going back to the wheel right now. Okay. And okay, keep talking about the other one.
In his right hand, he has a sword with that same cap as the pommel, the same style of guarding for the hand. There is no brass guard connector, at least not that I can see. Maybe there is. It's like a very, very thin one, if there is. With a... It's definitely a rivet-style pin. That's...
Hey, I don't know shit about pins, babe. I just need you to tell me the shapes and what it looks like.
Okay, so it's a decent-sized sword, but imagine a normal sword, but
Okay.
about a quarter of the way up, there's a chonk there. Think of like a bird with a long neck that has a fish stuck and you can kind of see it. That's what it looks like.
Your descriptions are insane.
Well, I try to be geometric. You don't like that. I try to be, okay, let me go over the list of materials the sword used, and you don't like that.
I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm just saying I don't understand that. That's different, okay?
All I know, and I don't know very much, but all I know, that it's a goddamn hexagon.
That's not a hexagon. Is the other one significantly bigger than the other one?
Yes, I'm also
Okay.
about to die.
Okay, I got it. Next one. Next.
All right. In his right hand, he has the shield. It looks like a deformed heart. There's no studs on it. There's nothing special. It's just
Regular
just a
traditional shield.
regular shield. Deformed heart.
Okay, I got that one.
In his left hand,
Oh shit, I dropped it. So that is, the shield is in his right.
yeah.
Okay. And then his left.
In his left hand, he has what looks pretty similar to like a scimitar.
To a what?
Scimitar.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, so you remember the ridiculous Monster Hunter sword that had that gap? Well, it's like that, but there is no gap. It's actually connected. This looks like it's properly done.
What do you mean it's actually connected?
I mean that there is no gap. It's one complete sword. Actually, it's not even a fucking sword. It looks like it's a handle hatchet with a black wrap. I would say probably leather, if I'm guessing. And then... I'm gonna die.
I have two swords that have a gap. Oh shit. Okay, I think I got it.
I died. Come back sooner.
Describe things better.
I know, I know I'm the worst at describing things.
Especially shapes and hexagons that aren't there.
Alright.
Okay. Let's do shields first. If there's any shields, do shields first.
I can see into the room, and I'm trying to see... Okay, so it's gonna be shield with the studs. I'm fucking cheesing this.
This is ridiculous. You said with the studs? Is it the one, like the last one, like the regular one, but just with the studs?
Yeah.
Okay. Left or right hand?
His... fucking left, I think?
So his left, our right?
Yeah.
Okay, next.
Do you want me to tell you about his weapon?
Yeah. I have more time now because no timer.
Okay, then we can go to the... Yeah, let's go ahead and do the other guy with the shield real quick.
Okay, let's do that.
So the second guy with the shield, it's a round shield with a silver center and 4 dots.
4 studs around it?
Yep.
One at the top, one at the bottom, and then directly on the other side?
Absolutely.
Perfect. Different one, left or right hand?
In his right hand.
That's the one right next to the other one, right?
Yes.
Okay, next.
That's all I can see from here. I'm gonna have to go in. But we got 2 items down.
Well, can you see the swords?
I can tell you that one. I can't give you any fucking detail.
Okay. All right.
All right, so the one with the non-round sword, he has a battle axe
Okay.
with a wood. And the entire handle is made out of wood except for the pommel. The pommel appears to be made out of silver, and it has spikes around it. It looks like 4 spikes around it, and then a spike at the bottom.
Okay, I'm gonna go look.
All right. But it's a battle axe, and then.
Okay, wait. So I have 2 battle axes right here. Are they identical on either side? Or is it one is more like traditional axe?
So they're not identical on both sides.
Okay. Let me fix this really fast.
Yeah, it almost looks like a fish. Like, one side is the more complete one, but you have on the top end, it goes way kind of around it. And then on the back end, it's...
Is it separated?
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. So they like are separated on one side and then connect on the other?
Yes.
And that's the one with the funky shape?
Yeah.
Alright, I got it.
And he's got that in his right hand.
Okay.
Now, the guy with the circular shield in his right hand has in his left, it looks like...
Wait, so the shield is in his right hand?
The second guy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'll have to move that.
Yeah, the first guy has his shield in his left hand.
Okay.
The second...
What's the sword? I already moved it.
The sword, it honestly just kind of looks like a regular old sword. It has... I mean, it's big, and it has a couple of flares towards the base.
Okay.
It almost looks...
Is it like very, very slight?
Yeah.
Like it's like little baby spikes?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna... Okay.
It's also got the, it looks like a similar taper to the guard, and it has that pin.
I can see it. And it has like a symbol at the bottom of it? Like engraved in it?
I can't see. I'm being pushed away.
Okay. Next.
Okay, so that's the first 2 guys. Done.
Okay.
Alright, the third guy, yep, that is the symmetrical battle axe. It is in his left hand, and he has...
I have 2. I have a large one and a tiny one.
It's a large one. Yeah, it's a large one. It actually kind of looks like bendy.
Does it kind of look like wings?
Yeah, wings.
Oh, you said it looked like bendy? Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Left or right?
In his left hand.
Okay. Oh, wait, that's his right. Oops. In his left. Put it in his fucking left. Okay, next. Hold on, I'm going back to the...
Okay.
Is that all for that one?
No. Oh, for that guy? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
This last guy is going to be really easy. Okay? In his right hand, he has the old style shield. Nothing added to it. In his left hand, he has the sword with 1 flare, 2 flare, 3 flare, and then the one all the way at the top before it connects. He also has the regular cap pommel.
The pommels are like all the same over here, so. 1 flare, 2 flare. And then the sword is in what hand?
The sword is in his left. I think the last time we had an issue this bad was the chess.
Yeah, this was rough.
No, but it's not bad. Like, it's really more of just us giving each other shit about shapes. And that's something I can, like...
Something's wrong. I put it there and it's not right.
Well, I'm not done yet.
What?
Wait, you put both of those there?
I put all of it.
Okay. So you put the shield in his right hand and the shield in his... Or the shield in his right hand and the sword in his left.
So are you talking his left?
Yeah. Okay. When I say left, I will always mean his left.
Okay, so the bendy battle axe needs to be on his left, right?
His left hand, yes.
Okay. And then it's got to be the one of the other ones. I think I know which one it is. Hold on. I got it. Hold on. I think I know which one it is. Oh my gosh.
It's getting a little close.
I know. I'm trying to figure out.
Well, don't rush. You have all the time in the world. Just don't kill me.
Are you able to describe the second guy back to me?
Yes.
The sword.
Yeah. It's a taller sword, I suppose, and about a quarter of the way up, it looks kind of like almost like there's a square stuck in the blade. It's got 4 points. It kind of flares out a little baby bit, but nothing insane.
Okay, that one's right. Describe the battle axe to me on the first guy again.
Okay, I need you to pull it back. Alright, it looks kind of like an angelfish.
Okay, I have 2 that look like that. That's the problem.
Okay, so you describe the battle axes that look like that.
Does it have like a drastic hook at the top of the bigger part?
Yes.
Okay, then I put the wrong one over there originally.
Okay. Not a big deal, my love.
My other concern is this quote-unquote bendy axe because there's a large one and a tiny one.
No, it's a fucking large one. It's almost as big as he is, and it does. My first thought were like, okay, it's almost devil wings, like the cute style.
Okay, and it's in his left, right?
Yeah. I need the.
Okay. Hold on. I'm going back right now.
Then I'm dead. Yep. Holy shit, that was close.
I got it. But I don't know. So then all of it is probably right because. Oh, you know what? I think I might know what it is. Okay. I think I might know.
If you need me to describe stuff, I will. I'll try to do a better job, but that's...
Is the original one that's studded, is it circular-ish?
Is what circular?
The shield.
Yeah.
The first one?
Yes, the first one with the... Oh shit, I think I told you the original style. No, it's not circular.
Oh my gosh. It's not circular?
Alright. The guy...
Grab the first shield to me.
Okay, I need you to pull it all the way back.
I can't... Oh shit.
Well, because the only reason why I... Just hold on. So, the first shield, is that the guy with the sword or the guy with the battle axe?
battle axe.
Okay. The guy with the battle axe has the old style of shield. It's not round, and the studs that are on it are pyramid shaped.
Okay. So it's not like, it doesn't have like an open center?
No.
Okay.
The
Hold on. I know what it is. Hold on. But the center is like a flat circle?
yes.
Okay. And that's in his left.
Yep.
I need this one. Okay. I don't know then, because I feel like, is there something you're supposed to hit at the end of the hallway?
Yeah, the fucking wall.
Because everything from what you're telling me is right. Is there anything bordering these?
But yeah, the thing I can click on is a moose getting shot with an arrow. It's the shield above them.
Ah, shit. Okay, hold on. I don't think I clicked those. Ah, fuck. Okay. Now I have to figure out which goes where. Okay. Describe to me the first shield. What's on that one?
Okay, so the first shield with the guy with the angelfish style battle axe. That's guy number 1, right?
I don't know. I have to match it up to what you have it matched
Okay.
to. I'm pretty sure now that I'm learning, because everything that you're describing to me sounds right.
Okay, so
What is the picture on the shield?
The picture is a, it kind of looks like a reindeer that got shot with 2 arrows in the chest. The arrows are going through.
Okay, so the one that I have it under looks like a skunk. So, looks like a creepy skunk. So that's clearly wrong. Yeah, okay. Put that there. I need... You said the studded shield is in his left hand, right?
Yeah. No, his right hand. Baby, I need you to pull the wall back. I can't see the... I understand, but if you ask me a question and I'm being pushed towards the end, I can't answer.
I know. Alright.
It's okay.
Fuck.
We'll get there.
Okay, so... I'm trying to make it so that way they don't despawn. Because when I drop them, they despawn, and I don't want to have to run all the way back. And
I understand that. Hey, we are in no rush. We're going to end up taking longer if we try to rush through this.
No.
Yeah, the studded shield is in his left hand. His right hand has the axe. And that is the reindeer.
First one.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know if you want to start looking at the other one, the next one that you have.
I mean, I could start doing one of the ones at the end because I can't get to the first one. Or the second one that we did.
Yeah, do the second one. I'm going to pull it back right now.
Like I said, we don't have to rush. We got all the time in the world. Okay, the second guy is... It looks like a skunk, but it kind of looks like if a skunk and a honey badger had a baby with an anteater. It's real fucked up looking. And he's holding a really kind of leafy blade. That's the best way to describe it. It's got spikes. It's got like a floral kind of guard that comes out, and then it's got like a nice little floral thing above it, and then it just goes in and out a bunch.
Okay.
But,
I'm going to go see...
But not in any set pattern. It's all kind of fucking random. And
Okay, I'm going to go look.
The skunk is also wearing a helmet.
I got it. What's that one again?
That's the circle shield with circle studs. That's number 2.
Okay. I'm gonna pull it back and then we're good for the next one.
Yeah, God damn, that gets so close. Okay, this guy's eyes are fucking lighting up. Huh.
What?
Oh, holy shit.
What?
Okay, 3 of their eyes are now lighting up.
3 of them?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I got one right. What 3 are lighting up? I'm wondering, because what I'm doing is I'm putting the ones, instead of having them despawn, I'm putting them on other ones so I can just switch them out. Which 3 are lit up? Which weapons are lit up?
The fucking, the sword, the round shield, and round studs.
Okay. That's the one I fixed.
The first guy.
Okay.
And then the guy with the 3 in and outs, and then the one at the end, and then the tip.
Okay. I'm going to check something really fast so that way you don't even have to worry about that. I think I know.
And then the animal looks like a, I guess like a lion wearing a crown.
I need you to go into his hand. His left hand, my dude. Why aren't you... Okay, hold on. I think I know which one it is.
Okay, I need you to pull the wall.
That's what I'm doing right now. Can you tell me the animal, the one with the battle axe? The one that just has a battle axe?
It looks like a... Kind of looks like a dog. Kind of looks like a dog with a sword and a helmet.
Okay, I'm gonna go look at it. And you said the battle axe is big.
Yeah, it's fucking big.
Okay.
It's not like my throwing axe. It's fucking big.
It's literally not letting me put it in his left hand. And that's the one that I need to fix. And it's in his left hand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not letting me put it, like it won't give me the option to. Hold on. Yeah, my knights that I have right are lighting up. Tell me when it gets too close. I'm trying to see if it's just the way that I'm...
All right.
Okay.
I don't like that.
You have do it a few seconds before you think you might need to, because I have to walk over there depending on where I'm at. Because it's a big room and I have lava pits everywhere. Okay. I'm gonna try something really fast. It literally isn't letting me put anything in this guy's left hand. I think it might be soft lock.
All right. Well, I need you to pull it. 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 Oh, damn. So it's not letting you.
So when I was trying to switch it over to his left hand, because I put it in his right to be like a placeholder.
Yeah.
It wouldn't like give me the option to.
You couldn't like take it out, or after
I could take it
after
out.
you took it out, it wouldn't let you put it back in.
It would only give me the option to put it back in his right hand.
All right, gotcha.
So I think it was just soft locked.
Yeah. Well, I think that's gonna be it for now.
I agree.
I had a lot of fun. We definitely have to keep playing this game. So we didn't actually stream the first one that we played. We had such a blast playing We Were Here, and we just instantly kind of fell in love with it. We tried one of the later games, and we didn't like the style of it. We didn't, it wasn't really our cup of tea. So when I saw that this was on sale, I was like, oh my god, we have to get it. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But that being said, I had a blast. I hope she had a blast. And yeah, I will let you guys know in. It'll probably be like a 5-minute video, a just very brief summation of everything that's happened, and we're gonna move forward. I mean, everything is, and I know I've been saying this, everything has been better. Oh my god, you know, blah blah blah. But it was just kind of a lot, one thing after another. That's for later on, though. I'm having a blast, and I cannot wait to see where this goes.
Yep.
So, yeah, catch you guys later.
Beep.
Bye.